Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. I am Vanessa, and I live in a van, and her name is Treasure. Here is Treasure. How are you guys doing today? I'm getting ready to sit down and do some sit-down talking videos for you guys to help you guys on your quest, help you guys with your knowledge on wanting to do van life. Yay! So if you have any questions pertaining to van life, where to start, and just leave your questions below and I will try to make a video about it. So I wanted to talk about today, there is no cookie cutter way to do van life. Everybody, I reiterate this over and over and over and over and over again. I say this over and over again. Everybody chooses to do van life for different reasons. So the way that van life will look for you and the way that van life looks for somebody else is going to be totally different because of the reasoning why you want to do van life. So first of all, I need you to decide why you want to do van life. Answer that question, get your notebook. Why do you want to do van life? Do you want to do van life to save money? Do you want to do van life to travel? Do you want to do van life to keep from being homeless on the street? Do you want to do van life because you see other people doing van life? Do you want to travel because you found out that you don't have that much time to live and you want to see the world before you leave this earth? There are some people that get a diagnosis and they want to see the world before they leave this earth. So everybody does van life and starts van life for a different reason. Before you can tackle the way that you want to live in your van and all of that, you need to figure out why you want to do van life. If you just want to do van life because you want to save money and you're a college student and you live in a dorm and you're someone that just graduated from college and you're working and you just want to save money, then you're not going to be doing that much traveling and you're just going to be living in your van in the city and the state that you live in. So you're going to address and approach things differently than someone that's going to be on the road. Even the type of vehicle you purchase may be different depending on you being on the road. So the first question you need to answer is, why do you want to do van life? The second question you need to answer is, what do you want to do van life in or be a nomad in? Do you already have a current vehicle? Will your current vehicle work for you starting the nomadic life without making a big investment in another vehicle? So what type of vehicle are you looking to do van life in? Do you want to do van life in a van or the nomadic life? Do you want to do it in a van? Do you want to do it in a car? Do you want to do it in a school bus? Do you want to do it in an RV? How do you want to do it? Are you planning on traveling? Are you going to become a YouTuber? What is going to be your stream of income? What is your budget to do van life? Are you going to do van life part-time? Are you going to do van life full-time? Are you just going to be a person, a weekender? Do you just want to just get your feet wet in your own city, in your own state with state parks? There are a lot of questions that you need to answer, and nobody can answer those questions but you. Even if you watch other YouTubers that do van life and you like what they do and it seems exciting, you are you and they are they, and the way that you want to do van life or what you want out of van life is going to be different. And so what you're going to get out of it is going to be different than what the next person gets out of it. And what do you have to put into van life? What is your budget? What do you have saved already? Do you have a vehicle you could use already? Do you have any skills and knowledge on how to do a van bill? Are you planning on doing a van bill, or you're just planning on moving in built-in furniture from the beginning, which I recommend you doing? I don't recommend you, if you want to do van life and you got a vehicle already, start traveling, start going to state parks, go to the next state, just start. Stop saying, I got to do this, I got to find a van, I got to do a van bill. It's going to be forever before you start van life and you start traveling. When I get another vehicle, when I get a newer vehicle, I'm not doing a van bill right away. I'm throwing some stuff up in that van, a mattress, a pillow, some containers, and I'm just going to get on the road, girl. And I'm just going to do this as I go. I might just do a quick no bill van bill. And that's what I think you guys should do. If you already have a vehicle or you're buying a vehicle, do a no build van bill with furniture that you're taking out of your home, or furniture that you're finding at a garage sale or in your mom's garage. Don't spend any money or a whole lot of money on a van bill. You need to start living in it, seeing what you want to do in it, traveling to places that you want to go, seeing what you're going to need for those different environments. Every environment is different. If you're traveling to cooler climates, you're going to need a lot of blankets. You're going to need a heater. If you're traveling to warmer climates, you're going to need to have an air condition. You're going to need screens up so that you can be able to open your door and let air flow through. It's a lot that is going to go into you doing a van bill, but you need to live in it and figure all that stuff out. If you just try to do everything all at once without actually living in your van, traveling in your van, you're going to end up having to have a lot of changes that you need to make. And don't look at somebody else's van bill and say, oh, I want to do my van just like that. And your needs are going to be different than what their needs are. So that's what I would suggest you do. Make a list as to why you want to do van life. The why is always important. The why determines the how. Why you want to do van life determines how you're going to do van life. And also know that nothing is perfect. Someone left a comment on the channel and said, I want to do van life. I'm not a scary person, but I don't know how to do a van bill. You don't have to know how to do a van bill. This was my first van bill. All you need to know is get an idea. Some people say, well, I've watched a lot of van bills and I'm still confused and I don't know where to start. Start with furniture that you already have. Start with a mattress. Start with milk cartons. A van bill doesn't mean do a no bill van bill. Just get in there and live and do one thing at a time, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. My van bill is not perfect. Everything is not level. Everything is not straight. After you get it together, when you put paint on it, it looks real, real good. And paint covers up a multitude of mistakes. There is no van bill that is perfect unless the people are professionals. I am not a professional. You're not a professional. I am here to show regular, everyday people that you can do this. You could do it on a budget. You don't have to have an extreme income. If you just are looking for the simple things in life, I'm the nomad for the everyday normal person that is just trying to survive. That's it. That's all. I'm the nomad for the people that are just trying to survive, keep your head above water, trying to keep your bills to a minimal, trying to save some money, and just trying to sit back and enjoy yourself and just enjoy the simple things in life. Like, life is too short to make it more complicated than it has to be. There is something out there for everyone. If you have a budget where you could travel endlessly and you can afford to travel to wherever you want to go, there's a YouTuber and a content creator out there that is doing that. There is something for everybody. There are people out there that are living on a fixed income and they only have a certain amount of money they can spend a month, and they're living in their van to keep from paying expensive rent, and they can't travel that far. They have to stay in one place. There's something for everybody. That's what I'm trying to show you guys, is how to stay in one place while being on a budget and surviving living in your van. You don't have to travel 500 miles to go somewhere. I mean, there are going to be pros and cons to everything. If you're living in the city, there's a pro to living in the city, and there's a pro to living on BLM land. And there are cons to living on BLM lands, and there are cons to living in the city. You have to outweigh the good with the bad and make a decision based on that. I love BLM land because it's free. You have to move every 14 days. But BLM land in the summertime is very, very, very harsh. Living in a van, you probably not going to make it in Arizona and Nevada on BLM land. In the winter months, the BLM land is perfect for you to go drive to the BLM land, stay there 4, 5, 6 months, save as much money as you can, and then move on to a climate that is going to be more conducive for summer weather. So when the winter weather, you can do on BLM land when the temperatures are going to be cooler. And you're not doing that much sightseeing because you're staying still. You're trying not to spend that much money, and you're just trying to save. Are you just trying to survive? Are you just trying to keep your head above water? Are you just trying to keep from living under a bridge? Are you just trying to keep from living on the streets? Van life is not for everybody, but if you want van life to be for you, then it can be for you. And it can be for you on a budget. There are people living out of their cars. They don't have a choice in the matter. And they're living out of their cars, and they made it work. You can make anything work that you put your mind to, and you can't just keep beating yourself up, and you can't just keep letting the potential obstacles talk you out of it. Well, I can't do this because of this, and I can't do that because of that. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. Get on the road. Get in your city. Start exploring. Start getting your feet wet. And let the rest of the chips fall where they may. So, if you have any other aspects of this conversation or any other questions that you want me to ask, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, just leave those comments down below. And remember, if you want to book a one-on-one with me to talk about your special situation personally, I do have one-on-ones that you could book with me. You can FaceTime me, or you could talk to me on the phone. I do charge for the one-on-ones, but if you cannot afford a one-on-one, then just watch the videos. It's so many videos out there. Knowledge is power. The people that do what you want to do, they just did it. They just found a way. They wanted it bad enough, and they found a way. And if you want something bad enough, you guys, you're going to find a way. I am doing van life. I'm doing it on my own terms. I'm sitting at the water right now, and I'm going to be at this water for the next week or the next month. I have a state park pass. I can come to the state park every single day and sit by this water and just enjoy it and clear my mind. Like, if you are suffering from depression and you have a vehicle, get in that vehicle and get you a state park pass and drive to a city that has beautiful water and that is van life friendly, and you can sleep in your vehicle and you can come to the state park every single day and sit and write and pray and exercise and hike and get your mind clear and get back to those things that are important in life. And finding yourself is the most important thing. If you're lost right now, finding yourself and getting to yourself where you can clear your mind is the most important thing. So I hope this video was helpful, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day.